Well, coming up on today's show, we are doing our first Business Around Town show of 2021, and we got some great stuff in store for you. We stopped by Fort Ironworks. You know, they're celebrating 75 years of business, and we learned all about how Fort Ironworks has gotten started and where it is today. We also stopped by Pearlescent Photos, and they're doing a neat project with women that you're going to want to hear about. And we stopped here at Cousins Army Navy store, and of course, with the cold temperatures right around the corner, we're talking in the 20s every day. You're going to want to stay warm. Well, they have the gear that will keep you warm. And, of course, we're out at our favorite Utzi's Farm Market out in Plain City. And, of course, we got the meat, cheese, all the good stuff out there. And you're going to hear where produce is. And he's even got a new product. A lot on today's show. I'm Mike Kilburn. And along with Renee Joseph, we are out and about in Columbus. Well, you know, Fort Ironworks is celebrating 75 years in business, and we talked about Fort and about how it all got started. Well, Bob, Happy New Year. Good to have you at Fort Ironworks back on the show again.
Always happy to be here.
So it's pretty exciting news, I guess. You guys have been around, is it 75 years this year?
75 years this year.
That's amazing. So tell us a little bit of the history of Fort Ironworks.
My parents, Joe and Josephine Fortin, started the business in 1946. My dad was a welder in the U.S. Army. Came back after the war and started a welding shop in what was then his garage on West 3rd Avenue. Well, the garage he had to take down once the city found out that he had a business going there. He took the garage down, but then built our original location. We were all born and raised at our location on 3rd Avenue. We moved here to 5th Avenue in 2000. When we moved to this building in the year 2000, we had a lot more space than what we were accustomed to having. We went literally from being just a service counter to having about 10,000 square foot of space that we could designate for a retail showroom.
Yeah, and you know, just since I've been involved with you guys, I mean, I've seen this expand. I remember when you had like patio furniture, and then, you know, this is phenomenal, and this has just continued to grow.
We continue to change. We are very generational right now. The 3rd generation of the family is taking over. I've got 6 of my parents' grandchildren now manage the business.
I wonder, you know, all those years ago, if your dad would have thought it was ever going to get to be this size.
He had instilled a pretty heavy work ethic into all of us, especially my older siblings.
Well, if people want to come and visit Fort Ironworks and visit the marketplace, I tell people this all the time. You're missing one of the best places in town. If you want to do some great shopping, this is a wonderful place to come. Give us some contact information, and when we come and enjoy this.
Sure. The best thing to do is go to our website, fortonironworks.com. We are very diversified. What I usually tell people is if it's metal, just give us a chance at it, and chances are we're involved with whatever you need. If not, we can certainly refer you.
Yeah, and I have personal experience with you guys, and the guys do a great job. Bob, thanks so much for being on the show.
Always love being here.
Well, you know, there's always something new at Utzi's Farm Market, and this month we talked to Greg and found out they're now raising chickens here at Utzi's Farm Market. He told us more. Well, Happy New Year, Greg. Good to have you back on the show.
Hey, good to see you, Mike.
As we start a new year, a new chapter here at Utzi's Farm Market.
Boy, it's hard to believe it's middle of January already.
Yeah.
Time is flying.
And the weather has not been horrible. That's the good news.
It's been pretty good.
Yeah, it has. So I understand now you're raising chickens.
Yeah, my son Zach and his 2 boys are involved a little bit. Of course, they're pretty little, but they like to go out there and help feed them and stuff. We're getting them processed here in Ohio, of course. Bring them back. He's selling whole chickens, cut up chickens, and then he's got ground sausage and ground chicken meat, and then also some marinated breasts and stuff. Really good, high quality stuff.
Wow. So that's kind of a new venture for Utzi Farm Market.
Yeah, it is, and that's been something since Zach has joined us here. You know, he's going to eventually take all this over, probably take over the farming that we've been doing here. Of course, you know, this farm is 100 years old. It's been in my mom's family, so Zach will be the 3rd generation of Utzi's to take it over. So this is a little venture for him to get started in the farming here.
That's kind of neat. Well, you know, I always have to ask the question, where are we at with produce? I know obviously we're not growing anything right now, but I know you always have some of the best produce in town here.
Right, of course we've still got Ohio apples here, 3 or 4 different varieties. And right now most of the stuff's coming off the West Coast. Still great quality stuff. Lettuce, peppers are coming out of greenhouses here in Ohio and Canada. Real high quality, nice stuff. And of course the full line is grown in California, shipped out here, and really good quality once it gets here.
Yeah. And we always have to mention, and I actually told my cameraman on the way in, I said, this is the best deal on meat and cheese in town. And you're always running specials, right?
That's right. Every week we've got specials, at least one meat and one cheese on special. You can find that out on Facebook. You can sign up and get our weekly email. That'll tell you what's coming up. And of course you can order online, go to our website or to Facebook and find that.
Yeah, and I am signed up, and I do get those every Sunday. I get what's on sale at UTC's this week.
Right.
Yeah, it's a great deal. Well, Greg, give us some contact information when you're open out here on the farm.
Well, of course, find us on Facebook or on the web, utsfarmmarket.com. And we're just south of Plain City off of Route 42, Commerce Huff Road, open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Fantastic. Greg, thanks for being on the show. We'll see you next month.
Thank you, Mike.
When your vehicle is in an accident, it's hard to know what to do next. That's where Columbus Collision Center can help. They take care of their customers and see you all the way through the process. We talked with Ashley, who told us what sets them apart from other repair companies. Ashley, welcome back to Out About Columbus. It's great to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Well, tell us all about Columbus Collision Center. Why would somebody choose to go local versus someone that their insurance company wanted to send them to?
I feel like since the time of the pandemic, we've really, a lot of people are kind of jumping on that bandwagon of shopping locally and keeping their business local, shopping smaller and smarter. We really value the customer being able to come right into our shop and see the stage that their vehicle is in for repair, keeping a transparent relationship with our customer and letting our customer know that they're welcome to call us, email us, stop into the shop anytime that they'd like to, see their vehicle in person, that this isn't a big corporation, that they can come here anytime and that they're really part of our extended family with their vehicle.
How can somebody that's just off the street, say, maybe doesn't have an insurance company, an independent consumer, use your services?
We always, Monday through Friday and then part-time on Saturday, we always accept walk-in estimates. You can always call our business and talk to any of the girls in the front office. They will take over everything for you. Work with your if you do have insurance, they'll work with your insurance company and they'll pretty much take over everything for you.
Why should somebody use Columbus Collision Center versus somebody else?
I believe, again, as a small business, we're not just a body shop. I believe that we're a total accident care solution center. We jump in at the very beginning of the accident, sometimes, helping you get off the side of the road, towing you in, helping customers find their vehicles, and then working with the customer every step of the way through the accident.
Well, it sounds like you guys really know what you're doing and really take care of your customers. How do we find out more information about Columbus Collision Center?
You can either check us out on our website, or you can go to columbuscollisioncenters.com, or you can call us 614-350-8251.
Ashley, thank you so much for taking the time with us today and educating everybody about how special you guys are.
Thank you so much.
Bill Schmidt of Brothers Roofing and Construction explains why Brothers never cuts corners.
Absolutely no shortcuts on our jobs. We do it by the book, per the manufacturer's specifications, per Ohio State building codes. We don't want anything coming back on us or the homeowner that would say, we've got to do it again. We want it to be correct.
I own a number of rental properties, so I wanted to hire a top-notch company.
Brothers Roofing and Construction, 614-436-5588.
Pearlescent Portraits is a wonderful way to capture your memories. And to start 2021, they're kicking off a brand new project. Jean told us more about their exciting new project for women 50 and older. Jean, thank you so much for having us back out to Pearlescent Portraits. Thanks for coming back on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, tell us all about your newest project, because you've always got something cool going on here.
Well, our big project for 2021 is 50 over 50, and we are focusing on women over 50. We're trying to show off that beauty has no age limit. So we're trying to showcase women who are over 50, so it's not just a photo shoot. We're going to start this Saturday with our very first lady, and if you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, we'll be doing lives. So you'll see the lady come into our studio without any hair or makeup done. You'll see her transformation, all the planning that we've put into bringing her personality out and designing her photo shoot, and then see her being shot in her own element to bring out the very best in her to show off herself and her portraits.
How can somebody apply to become a part of this project?
Well, 50 is a lot of women. When I first came up with this, I thought, oh, 50 over 50, that's so cute. But 50 is a lot of women, especially when there's only 52 weeks in the year. So we have on our social media, on Facebook and Instagram, a link to a page where you can fill out your information and apply to be one of the 50 women that'll be part of this campaign and part of our art gallery at the end of the year.
Wow, it's so artistic, so creative. I love the idea. How can we find out more information about Pearlescent Portraits?
So just search Pearlescent Portraits on either Facebook or Instagram, or you could just go to our website and then look on the 50 over 50 link, and it'll take you right to all the information you need.
Jean, thank you for coming up with this idea and having us out today.
Thank you so much for coming.
Well, you know, that cold weather, we're starting to see those temperatures where it's in the high in the 20s during the day, and that means you want to stay warm. You need to stop by Cousins Army Navy and check out some of these fox fur coats and pea coats. The selection is just incredible. You want to stay warm this winter? You need to stop down here at Cousins. We talked to J.D. Richardson. He told us more. Well, J.D., good to see you and good to be back at Cousins, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Mike. How you doing?
Well, we're doing well, but you know, it is getting cold out, and I'm hearing these highs are going to be in the mid-20s during the day, and I got to thinking Cousins is a place that has got some warm coats, so I wanted to come and check out some of those today.
Well, you're absolutely right on that. We just got a big new load of coats in, and while we're here, we've got all these warm balaclavas as opposed to a baklava, and other face masks and everything to keep you warm up top. We just got another load of coats in. These are leathers here. We've got a bunch of other MC jackets, the motorcycle style. Of course, we've always got our selection of M65 field jackets. We typically stock from extra small all the way up to sometimes 6-8X. So we do have things that we can fit the larger guys. We also got the concealed carry. Big thing these days. This is that flight jacket, but a MA1 flight jacket. But it comes with your mag carriers. Both sides have a peel away holster.
I see you also have the military boots.
We do. They're on sale. We have everything that you need for your winter wear, and whether it be cold weather boots, coats. Got these Bulgarian coats in. This is Bulgarian Air Force. We got everything.
And you can look fantastic at the same time, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So
JD, give us some contact information where you come down here and pick up some of these beautiful coats, boots, and be all set for winter.
All right, that's cousinsarmynavy.com. We're at 2469 North High, just south of Hudson, north of Lane. And you can reach us at 614-291-2000.
And you know what? It's always fun just to come out here and look around. JD,
absolutely.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Now you can join in on all the fun with Out and About Columbus on social media. Grab your mobile device to keep up with where we are in Central Ohio. Make sure to follow us on all of our platforms for everything you need.
Well, just about everybody loves popcorn. Al's Delicious Popcorn has over 80 varieties to choose from. They even have gluten-free and vegan options too. Jan told us more about their expansion and their custom bags that you can order. Jan, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thank you so much for having us out to Al's Delicious Popcorn. I absolutely love it here. You guys are fantastic. You know, when I walked in here, I noticed what a big difference. You've really changed things. Let's talk about your expansion of Al's.
Well, first of all, welcome to Al's Delicious Popcorn. It's really great to have you here today. So as you can see, we've renovated our flagship Bethel Road store. In addition, we put a new location in Hilliard at Center Street Market. And the other thing that's kind of behind the scenes, but equally important, we invested in our kitchen.
Well, this is some of the best popcorn I've ever tasted, and so many flavors. How many flavors do you guys have now, and how do you come up with them?
Oh, great question, great question. We have, at this moment in time, over 80 flavors of popcorn. So we get ideas from everywhere. Our customers give us ideas, food trends, but probably most important, we have a professional chef on staff.
What else is new here at Al's?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Our custom heat seal bags have become so popular, not just in Columbus, but nationally. So if you are a company and you have a logo or a message that you want to give to your customers or to your employees, we can customize and put it on the label. And also unique is that we can color our vanilla butternut to your occasion. And it makes the occasion just that much more special and obviously delicious.
Jan, how do we find out more about Al's delicious popcorn?
Oh, there's so many ways these days, right? So you can go online at www.alspopcorn.com, alspopcorn.com. You can reach us here at Bethel Road, 1500 Bethel Road, here in Columbus, and at 5354 Center Street in Hilliard.
Great gift ideas. I love Al's. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Well, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and that means a trip to tropical nut and fruit. And boy, do they have things lined up great for you for Valentine's Day. We talked to Alicia Bruno, and she told us more. Well, Alicia, Happy New Year. Good to have you and Tropical Nut and Fruit back on the show.
Happy New Year to Mike. I'm so happy to be here.
You know, I couldn't help but I walked in seeing all the Christmas candy half off, and you know, nothing says love like 50% off Christmas candy.
I'm so glad you delivered that because that's like a big thing for you every year.
That's why I come out here to see you.
And people love it. You know, they love being able to buy the holiday candy at 50% off. But more importantly, is what's sitting within a few feet of it is our Valentine's candy.
I know, and that's just around the corner. Can you believe it?
It is. Actually, it's right around the corner. And so we're trying to get ready. We've refilled all the tables. We are bringing back, I think this is our third or fourth year in the row, the hand-dipped artisan.
And I remember those. Those are absolutely fabulous.
They are. They are. They're great. We buy the extra large ones. They're all hand-dipped here in the store. We take orders for them in advance, and then we make a bunch extra, but then once they're gone, they're gone. But get here early because I think with Valentine's falling on Sunday, I think Friday and Saturday is going to be really busy in the store. Yeah.
One of the things that's neat about this is that you have the wines and all that. So when you're coming in here to buy for Valentine's Day, you can kind of get the whole package, right?
You can, and it doesn't have to always be about chocolate. We have healthier items too, but I mean, let's be honest, Valentine's kind of screams.
Not about healthy items.
Champagne and strawberries and decadence. And I found a local spirits company here in Columbus. It's called Midwest Spirits. And we brought this into the store for the holidays. This would be great with the strawberries and some chocolate and some of the mixed in. It's a great gift.
Well, give us some contact information where we can find you here in Urban Crest and come out and visit you.
Well, we're at 3150 Urban Crest Industrial Drive, right off 270. You can also, log into our website at www.halenvalleyfoods.com or give us a call at 614-539-7233 and ask to be connected to the store. We still are doing curbside pickup. So if you want to place your order in advance, you can, and we'll take it right to your car. We'll take your payment over the phone, pull up, we'll load up your car, and you can pull right off.
Sounds great. Alicia, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you. I'm happy to have you guys here, Mike.
Bill Schmidt of Brothers Roofing and Construction explains why Brothers never cuts corners.
Absolutely no shortcuts on our jobs. We do it by the book, per the manufacturer's specifications, per Ohio State building codes. We don't want anything coming back on us or the homeowner that would say, we've got to do it again. We want it to be correct.
I own a number of rental properties, so I wanted to hire a top-notch company.
Brothers Roofing and Construction, 614-436-5588. We stopped by the Reserve at Wisdom Way, and boy, you talk about some beautiful homes. And if you're looking to customize a gorgeous home, you want to take a look at these places. We had an opportunity to talk to Paul Gagini and Carol Reeves about what you're going to find here. Well, Paul, good to have you back on the show again this year, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mike.
So, we're standing in one of your new projects. It's the Reserve at Wisdom Way. And this home, one thing I love about going to your places that you develop is the quality that goes into them and the customization. So talk a little bit about how people can customize one of your homes.
Thank you, Mike. Love to share that with you. We have 13 units out here and on these homes, but we do allow people to make their own changes. For example, this one's being built right now. They came in, they wanted to change the master bath, they want a little different configuration, different showers, and we're able to do that.
So what are some of the common things that people change when they come out? What are they looking for?
You know, they like to tweak their main living areas. Their living space is where they would like to customize it to what they've seen and bring those pictures to reality.
Well, I know you got a great sales team out here, and we had a chance to talk to one of the members of your sales team and learn about that. Well, you know, Carol, one of the best things about buying a home here is working with a great sales team who can get you through this process. Talk a little bit about that process.
Well, if you come into the Reserve at Wisdom Way, you're going to find a great team. Susan and I can design the home around what you found. You show it to us, and we take it to the builder and get it designed, and you get your selections.
Well, give us some contact information and when we come out and see you.
Well, you can look for us at thereserveatwisdomway.com. And you can contact me at 614-419-1042 to get more information or make an appointment to come see us.
Sounds great. Carol, thanks so much for being on the show. Would you like your business to make an appearance on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Well, you know, Creative Hardwood has some of the most amazing wood products that you'll ever see. And we checked out their new floating shelves. This assembly process is so easy, anybody can do it. Phil Hicks told us more. Well, Happy New Year, Phil. Good to have you back on the show.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
Well, you know, it's really getting popular, these floating shelves. And, you know, I just love to come in here because of the beautiful tables and the cutting boards and the things that we've seen in the past. But this is pretty exciting. I like these. So tell us a little bit about how you guys got into this business.
Yeah, we're really excited with these. So we were doing this pretty much since the start of our company, but just never had a good way to install them. So what we do, we came up with this new system, this cleat and routed out back that we have a patent pending on that makes installing these just a breeze. It's all about it being easy, and this is so easy. So this cleat right here, the main thing is you do want to make sure you hit studs. But it's for every 4 inches, which typically studs will fall into those categories.
Right.
The back of this shelf is routed out at a perfect angle so it fits in right over top of that. And then you just put it in at an angle like this, and then pound it down to make sure it's snug and it's installed.
And put up the decorative items and you're good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a beautiful piece. I mean, it's one of those conversations that you walk in and it's breathtaking.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Exactly.
Well, you know, I always like to talk about the other products that we find here as well. And the cutting boards, I understand, during Christmas are very popular.
Right.
Tell us about those.
Yeah, no, those are great. Cutting boards we have in 3 different sizes too, small, medium, and large, like the shelves. Each one comes with its own little bottle of mineral oil. That's.
You know, is it me or are you guys moving towards a lot of these products that are real residential, like the cutting boards? I know the other thing we featured was the knife holders. I thought was so innovative. I like that. That has the magnetic strip in the inside.
Right.
You hang them. It's just neat stuff.
Yeah, because we were mostly commercial before the pandemic, and then commercial slowed down. Residential's very good right now. So yeah, we're focusing on that a little bit more.
Yeah. It's always just cool to come down here and see some of the things that you have. Give us some contact information. Some folks can stop by and see the things you have here in the store.
Sure. So createdhardwood.com is our website. Our store is at 1310 Grandview Avenue, right across the street from Spazio.
Fantastic. Phil, good seeing you again. Happy New Year.
Good
Thanks
to
for
see
being back
you
on the
too,
show.
Mike. Appreciate it.
Well, we stopped by YearRound Landscaping and caught up with Ty Woods. And of course, as we get into a new year, he's got some new changes in store for you if you're thinking about landscaping. And we talked to him to learn about those changes and some of the things that he has coming up in 2021. Well, Ty, good to have you and YearRound Landscaping back on the show.
It's always a pleasure, Mike. Thanks for having me.
Happy New Year. And you know, the thing about New Year is that it always brings about changes. You always kind of reevaluate where you were at last year and make some changes for the new year. And that's exactly what you're thinking about with YearRound Landscaping, right?
That's for sure. First, I got to thank you and Out and About and your wonderful viewers for the overwhelming response that we received in 2020.
Yeah.
I want them to know that we're looking forward to the challenges of 2021, and we're going to face it head on. We're going to improve the customer service. We're going to improve the ease of use, make things even more better for our clients and customers. But even with all the new improvements, new website, new branding and everything, we're going to really still keep that old-fashioned customer service where we deal with one person at a time and we listen to everyone's needs and feedback.
You know, speaking of that, one of the things that I've always really liked about YearRound Landscaping is that you can get on an annual program where you take care of everything for them. Talk about that annual program and what kind of cost someone might be looking at just starting out.
Well, that's one of the easy things about working with us, because we eliminate the hassle of hiring several different companies to manage just one landscape. And even better with that, we can put everything on an automated plan, and you can have fixed monthly payments.
Well, that sounds great. I know you got some big changes coming up. You're going to share those with our audience next month. So we'll see you next month, and we're looking forward to hearing about those.
Thanks again, Mike.
Well, give us some contact information real quick, Ty, where we can get a hold of you.
Well, you can go to our website, landscaping365.com. It's new and improved, easier to use and everything. Or you can hop on the phone, give us a call, 614-260-8774.
Fantastic. Thanks for being on the show, Ty.
Thanks for having us.
Whatever the electrical job around your house, My Electric Works can handle. And joining me to talk about that today is John. John, welcome down to Columbus. Good to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having us again.
Well, I understand you guys are doing a special since this is our fall home and garden show.
Yes, sir. We have a $75 off coupon that will apply to any electrical job in your home or business. We also have a special running for ceiling fans. That does have to be a 1-for-1 swap, meaning that you have the proper box there and a ceiling fan existing. So you can have us out, free estimates, and get you taken care of.
Yeah, that sounds great. One of the things that I always wondered about is how do you as a consumer know that your electric panel may be overloaded or you need to replace or you need to expand on it?
That's a really good question. So the first thing is every panel should be replaced after 20 years. The UL listing, the manufacturers all, recommend that. And at a minimum, if you're not going to do the replacement, you should at least do a refresher and change all the breakers, and that's including the main breaker as well.
We're moving into fall and winter now, and of course everybody's got electrical items around the house. What's your advice about those electrical items?
I'll tell you right now, space heaters are an absolute no in our industry.
I've seen plenty of fires because of those.
Oh, absolutely. If you're going to have extra heat in the home, definitely consider having us come out wiring in a baseboard heater or even a gas heater. Space heaters are just not up to par. I mean, they're made overseas. Not that that's wrong, but they come with a bad UL listing more often than not. They're required to be on dedicated circuits, and what that means is you need a breaker specifically for that space heater. If you're plugging it into your living room where you have your TV, your surround sound, or in your kids' room where they have lights, laptops, that space heater is going to add an unnecessary amount of power to the circuit and will create overheating.
Well, that's some good advice, no question, John. Give us some contact information where we can learn more about My Electric Works.
Yeah, you can reach us at 614-530-9777, or you can find us at myelectricworks.com.